Now, the police media spokesperson, SP Ruwan Gunasekara, was extensively grilled by journalists today over one particular incident. That is about Udayanga Weeratunga and why authorities have failed to arrest him as yet.
I cannot comment on the matter right now. A team has already been deployed. One team left the country on Wednesday and another last night. They engaged in a diplomatic matter and we will inform the media once we get a report from them.
Udayanga Weeratunga was intercepted in the United Arab Emirates on Sunday, the 4th of February 2018, when he attempted to leave to the United States. However, on Facebook, Weeratunga had posted he was released as there was no international allegation to detain and interrogate him by Interpol, and there was no red notice issued against him. This evening, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Law and Order, issuing a joint statement, said Udayanga Weeratunga had been evading a warrant of arrest issued on 20th October 2016 by a Colombo magistrate in relation to investigations pertaining to alleged embezzlement of public funds to the tune of $7.833 million with regard to procurement of MiG aircraft and money laundering. It adds, on the basis of a blue notice obtained by Interpol, Sri Lankan authorities have been working through mutual legal assistance with a number of countries to trace Weeratunga's whereabouts. As the law in the UAE and the rules governing Interpol blue notice prevented the continued detention of Weeratunga, he had been released by the UAE authorities subsequently. The statement says police in the UAE are investigating this matter and Weeratunga has been prevented from leaving the territory of the UAE until the conclusion of these investigations. In the meantime, the FCID, which is investigating the allegations and complaints against Weeratunga in Sri Lanka, are working with Interpol in Abu Dhabi on this case. The Sri Lankan embassy in Abu Dhabi has also retained lawyers in the UAE specializing in immigration matters to advise the government of Sri Lanka on this matter. Udayanga Weeratunga is the most talked about person right now in Sri Lanka in all forms of society. Now, he was detained in Dubai on the 4th. Allegations have been made that he has so many accounts all over the place, including in Sri Lanka and inside Sri Lanka, in a number of banks, especially in Nitambua. Now, the allegation is that he was involved in the misappropriation of funds relating to the MiG purchase. And many believe that this also led to the death of a well-known journalist. Now, what has happened since then? Udayanga Weeratunga went missing after his term as ambassador ended in Russia, and now a team comprising of personnel from the Financial Crimes Investigations Division, the Attorney General's Department, and also the Immigration and Immigration Department have gone to Dubai in order to see what they can do to bring him back to Sri Lanka. Now, we have received word that a very senior individual at the Attorney General's Department was unable to visit Dubai because of an issue in his visa. And the main issue right now is in Dubai, Friday and Saturday are the weekend and they start their week on Sunday. So we are receiving word that this senior official from the Attorney General's Department will get his visa on Sunday and he will be able to fly to Dubai in order to assist in the process of bringing back Udayanga Weeratunga. Now, many questions lie surrounding Udayanga Weeratunga as to why wasn't an arrest warrant issued against him through Interpol, such as a red notice. Now, his diplomatic passport is no longer valid, but many question Udayanga Weeratunga, he has money so that he can obtain a fake passport or even a very well-crafted document as a passport that will go undetected. Now, Udayanga Weeratunga is also alleged to be involved in the sale of weapons and ammunition to certain rebel groups over in Ukraine. Now, with these developments, the Criminal Investigations Department has also made some startling discoveries surrounding Udayanga Weeratunga. The Criminal Investigations Department conducted an investigation into the financials of former Sri Lankan ambassador to Russia, Udayanga Weeratunga, mainly focusing on his accounts in 2 licensed commercial banks in Sri Lanka. This was in response to the fundamental rights petition filed by Weeratunga seeking his arrest be prevented. The CID officer presented facts via an affidavit. It has come to light as of the 28th of April 2015, the monies deposited in the accounts of licensed commercial banks in various places of the country under Udayanga Weeratunga's name exceeds 237 million rupees. In an account at a bank branch in Kadawatha registered under Weeratunga's name, the CID found 401,549 rupees. At a branch in Nitambua, the CID found 110,112,927 rupees in an account of which Weeratunga is the account holder. At a branch in Pallavi, the CID found 70,753,270 rupees, and at the Gampaha bank account, they found 20,764,698 rupees, all in the accounts of which Udayanga Weeratunga is the account holder. Meanwhile, the CID also found 35,144,984 rupees in the account of another bank located in Colombo. The Criminal Investigations Department also traced inward remittances from overseas origins. From Russia, there was 68,032,080 rupees. From Russia, Cyprus and Latvia, 531,834,955 rupees. From the United Arab Emirates, rupees 2,193,174 rupees and 39,567,230 rupees. The CID investigator in her affidavit to court states some of the inward remittances have originated from companies that do not engage in illicit business incorporated in Panama, the Marshall Islands, Cyprus and Belize. Now you might have noticed that many bank accounts are in Nitambua. Now Nitambua is also where the bank accounts of the youth who was working in Russia and later died mysteriously are located in. Now his body was exhumed for further investigations, but still the mystery surrounds around his death.